pan had some clay in it, and yeah, that's just a test pan. So I'm starting to get into some really good material. Might add up. Let's go. Hey YouTube, Benzo here. A little hot, bothered. Got off the trail a little bit on the way down, so I just had to crunch through the last little bit. It was ripping my hat off and sunglasses off. It was being a real jerk about it with the briars and everything. But I made it down here. Not too much blood spilled. Feels good to get in the water. Oh, it's a nice hot day. And I tell you, all these creeks have been moving around from all these daily thunderstorms we've been having. It's kind of keeping people out of the woods, you know, unless you're here early. Nice clear water with even me walking around in it. Yeah, you're not seeing too many big rocks. There's some, but because all this just filled in with so many rains, and this is good water. Check. I'm gonna set my sluice up in that spot, and we're gonna get going. I got some. All this is flood debris. I left a pretty good hole right here, so we can run a check, see if there's anything wash in on this flood. And boy, those rocks are set up over there to catch any gold that was whisking by. And there's some other little pockets around here. So I'm gonna get in. I gotta see some gold in the pan today, so let's get going. Alright, threw the sluice in the hole, threw some rocks around. I have to throw some material and see how it's doing. I'm gonna have to get rid of this stick. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to throw it as far as I can. I already come across a big snake on the way in. I'll show you a clip right here. I got a rattlesnake in the gravel road here. Okay, and yeah, this in the corner of my eye is just gonna be messing with me all day. Let's get the hell out of here. So it's looking okay. When I throw the material in, it's going to tell me what's going on. So I'm not even going to do a test pan or bother anything. I'm going to start running some of this flood debris. Just push it through the machine and see if anything happens. Set back up again. You can see my hole right there. I'll let it clean out. Got a little bit. Just opened all that up. Here's the pan. Got it down to the black sands. We'll see if there's a couple dots of gold in this. And yeah. Just unclassified, throwing some flood tailings through. And those are some bigger little specks, really. Boom. That's not bad. I'm going to tap this up and see how much it really is. Be right back. Alright, here we go. There's some little flecky bits just for some overburden. Just Fred Flush. No. Why'd I say Fred Flush? Just fresh flood. What the hell? Yeah, video update. I'm continuing to run this overburden from around. Starting to punch down and down in there. I got me a little test pan out and I shook most of it down. But yeah, I still hadn't cleaned it out the second time. But here's the test pan, and I can already see gold back there. And it's just regular test pan from some of the dirty stuff, and that is a big piece of the day. Faux show. So far. And some bits. Now that's more gold than the first little run of overburden. That's why I'm running that overburden, because there could be some decent flood gold in it. I've seen it happen before, that just you find a flake out of nowhere. It just got pushed in and I haven't had time to settle anywhere else. So I'm running the overburden. I'm getting down to what I really want to run, which is this right here. So we'll keep on going at it. Anyway, clean it out a second time. I've been trying to work on the walls a little bit, so not too much overburden falls in. I'm getting back down where I want to start really working. Here's another little test pan, had some clay in it. And yeah, that's just a test pan. So I'm starting to get into some really good material. Might add up. Let's go. Woo, it's getting warm. I tell you what, this is the second run, and it's still just overburden, but I'll probably run more material and the deeper material. I did flip out 2 test pans from this, but oh wow, there's a lot more gold in this second run, guys. Oh, a lot more gold. Holy moly. There we go. I love it when a plan pans out. Let's tap this up, see what we really got. Here it is, all tapped out. Yeah, that's a run from the overburden. That's a good amount of gold. Let's zoom in. See what kind of shapes we got. That's some flaky stuff right here. It's a good little streak. So it looks like I got plenty of material to work. So I'm gonna get to work. 2 runs, time for refreshment here. I'm watching some little creek bass or something flip around in there. But I'm looking, as I'm looking here, I've identified 2 places that I would like to, if not shake down a pan, at least stick my shovel in and see what kind of texture it's got. What's going on? Is it flood? Is it mud? Is it clay? Is it rock? So I found 2 places I'm gonna jump on before I get back over there. There he is. I knew you'd see him. Little creek basses going across that rock. Alright, break's over. Let's take a look at this hole. It's looking pretty good. Still a lot of debris, a lot of edge. So I could probably run this one more time. Just going through and picking out these big rocks on the side, breaking it down, getting down to that good bottom stuff. There won't be that much material in there, but it might be worth getting through. So I'm gonna get me a test pan from somewhere real quick. Here's the material. It's looking pretty good, and it's just off the top of this little spot where if a flood impact was happening, that was going to catch most everything. So let's check this out, and I might have to get a couple buckets from there if it produces. Well, that is not a bad amount of gold. It really isn't. Huh. Add that to my pocket. Working on the 3rd run here. Trying to get down deep. Turned over a rock with some clay on it. I busted that clay down for the biggest piece of the day. Yeah, you can see it right there. Nice little flake of gold. It's looking good. I didn't see too much other finds in there with it though. Maybe if I shake it down a little faster. Once I saw that piece stick out, I tilted it back real fast. Okay, there's a couple over here. Let's get back to it. Daylight's burning. Everything's running great. I got me a bucket set up here to receive any clay bits that are coming up. As I'm getting down, I'm starting to find ironstones and bedrock pieces and stuff like that just buried in this clay. And I'm going to break that down in this bucket because you got to break it down to find the gold. And I'm continue running the overburden around the edge. That sucker tube hasn't been much help yet. There's just far too much material in here. Too much large material. You'd be just a waste of time. You're just getting stuck up. If I could get a little bit more debris out of there and a little bit more of the bedrock like I had it when I left. Nah. But there's got to be more gold in here. I'm gonna continue with this overburden. Whoo! Hey guys, checking in. Got the 3rd run here. Don't know. Let's take a look. A lot of dots, less specks. Looks good. Boom! Good little amount of gold. Yes, yes. Big time. So I did, there was just a little bit of clay in that bucket I was working on. So I went ahead and broke that down and swirled it around and ran it through there too. So it's all together. That's everything. Boom. Let's snuff this up. Time for a little PB&J. Keep the energy flowing. Hot. That was cool. Just had a big crane fly up down this valley here, this channel. Saw me and was like, oh no, and did like this whole 180 in the air and took off the other way. It was huge. It was pretty cool. Working over there, hit the bottom, pulled up some clay. So I got it isolated. Smell a polecat. Smell good. But I got a big old hole over there I'm working on. And I finally pulled some clay out of the bottom. It's looking really good. Excited about it. I got it isolated. I'm going to show you what it looks like. It's a thick cap on a rock. I was hoping that it would clear out just a touch so I can see what's going on down there before I stir it all up again. So quick breather, see if it'll clear out. Let's go. Sluice is looking good. There's that hole starting to clear out. Here's this clay cap on this rock. I mean, it's 3 or 4 inches thick too. Plucked a big rock out, and that's all clay. So I'm gonna have to get another rock, scrape that off, break it down. So that's what else is going in the bucket. Anything that I can't just run, I'm putting on the bucket and breaking it down so I don't lose too much gold, because if I try to run anything thick through the sluice, it just tumbles right on through it. You know how it goes. It's starting to clear up. About another 30 seconds and I'll be able to identify 3 or 4 flat rocks in the bottom there. I'll be able to pick out. I know the reflection is killing you, but got some polarized sunglasses. So yeah, I'm gonna try to scoop those few rocks out of there and get back to it. What have I done? The world's biggest scoop. Guess I'll get me a gold pan so I can break it in half or something, because it all came up. There's a big rock and it's covered in clay. I thought it was a huge rock, but I set it here and it broke in half, so it's just connected with clay. So this might be a really good bucket. Who knows? I know it's starting to get late. Woo-wee! Run set up right here. Already panned it back. It's looking pretty good. I'm gonna take a second because I've been going at it. Oh, going at it pretty hard. Look at that. Oh man, I even ran that bucket of clay stuff, all of it, right in there. So yeah, that looks real nice. I'm gonna have a pretty good snuffer dump today. I might get a quarter. A quarter gram, I mean. Might be. How much time I got? Looks real bright, but it's getting night. Hey guys, I've had a really nice day out here. It's miserable, but made the best of it. You can come out here and these woods will eat you alive sometimes. But sometimes you come out here like today and it gets a little rough, a little hot, but no problem. But better not talk too much, because I've still got a bit of a hike to get out of here and it's getting dark. And I decided to run a little bit more through a sluice. Not really trying to target the clay right now. I'm kind of mucking out my hole, clean it up, and fill it in a little bit. Do this last run. We gotta get out of here. Make it back to the shop and the shack. We'll see how much gold we got for the day. 0.2 is kind of what I'm hoping for, because it seemed like a lot. But you know, that's pretty ambitious. So didn't really get that much done out here. There was a lot of flood material. Might add up. So that's on the high end. So we'll see. Let's get some. Let's do it. All right, guys. See y'all back at the shop. We'll get some gold. All right, everybody. I'm back here in the shop. Here's all the cons from the day. A little bit of black sand. We saw some gold. The quickest way and most reliable way to go ahead and concentrate this down is right through this micro mat. So it won't take too long. We'll run there through and see how much we can get. Here it is, guys, in the bonanza shack. Here is the gold from the day. Holy smokes, look at all that gold. It looks like so much gold. I had to weigh it a couple times because it's only 0.11 grams. It is what it is. I thought it was more. It's so fine and so thin that it didn't add up too much, but I could have went a lot harder. There's still a lot more material there to work. I had a great time out there today. No regrets here. I'd do it again in a heartbeat. I'm gonna try to be getting out there a whole lot more coming up here soon, and recording and sharing with you. So check me out on Patreon. Join the memberships. There's great gold games for everybody. It's a lot of fun. Join me on live Wednesday night. We have a big time. You never know what I'm going to be panning, or what I'm going to be sluicing, or who's going to be there, or what kind of games we might play. We have a lot of fun over there. So until next time, get in the creek, get that gold. you.